I love how this always starts with a great morning face. I feel like absolute crap today. I woke up with the worst headache and oh my goodness, these past few weeks have not been treating me very well. But despite that, I am going to be jumping into this readathon in full force. I haven't had the chance to read just yet because I was sleeping and then I woke up and now I'm filming. Today I'm going to be starting out by reading City of Glass by Cassandra Clare, and instead of reading this physical book, I'm currently downloading the audiobook of City of Glass. I had a couple of Audible credits, and since I've just finished A Tale of Two Cities, I wanted to jump straight into another audiobook just so I can read when I'm driving. So I thought this was a great option. So I'm going to be listening to City of Glass and at least get some of it read during the week, and then I can focus on Warbreaker, because that's going to be the next book that I actually start. The next physical book that I'm starting is Warbreaker. It's over there. I'm not moving to go get it. That's the plan for today. I'm about to leave for work. I don't have a long shift today, so I will get home around 4 o'clock, and then I've got plenty of time to read and possibly sleep, depending on how I'm feeling. I need to buy a lot of painkillers because I feel like death right now. Okay. Alright. So that's the plan. Hooray! So it's almost the end of day one here, and I've done a little bit of reading today. So I listened to a fair bit of City of Glass. I think I've listened to like 3 or 4 chapters worth, I'm not entirely sure. But I've also started Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. It's going to take me a while to get through this because it is a big chunky book. It's like 650 pages. So I am really loving this so far. Really liking the magic system and everything. So I might read a little bit more of this one before bed tonight. I'm feeling a lot better today. Like this afternoon I was feeling like death this morning, but I'm feeling a lot better now, so I might be able to stay up a little bit and read. I am back outside again in my Harry Potter hoodie and my wonderful blanket to read this morning, and obviously I'm continuing on with Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. I just hosted a reading sprint, so I managed to read 20 or so pages during that sprint, and then obviously I read a little bit before doing that. But I'm just about to go and make some breakfast, then I'm going to probably come back out here again and read for a little longer. Then I have a couple of things that I need to do before I'm going on a really exciting excursion for my book editing and publishing course. We are going to a printery, which is really exciting. I'm going to be taking my camera with me, and I hope I'm able to film whilst in there. Otherwise I'll just take some photos or some little snippets on my phone if it's a bit weird. I don't know. Yeah, I'm planning on filming it, so hopefully I can vlog it a little bit, or at least do a montage and like show you what it's like inside there. But yeah, that's what's been happening, and that's what the plan is for today. I'm really liking Warbreaker at the moment, so I don't want to put it down, but I do need to get some food into my system. Alright, so day 3, and so far today I haven't done a huge amount of reading, but I have read about 100 pages of Death Note volume 6. I decided to take a mini break from Warbreaker. I've only got about half an hour before I have to leave for work and stuff, and I don't think I'll be finishing until fairly late. So when I get home I'll be reading some more of this one, and then tomorrow I'm not gonna let myself sleep in like I did today. I slept in until almost midday because I'm only working tomorrow at night, so I've got most of the day to read. I do have some more assignments that I should be working on as well, so that's pretty much the plan for now. I'm just gonna continue reading some more of Death Note until I have to leave for work, and yeah, that's about all for now. So this morning I managed to finish Death Note volume 6. Oh my gosh, the words, I'm not going to even go into that right now because focusing on the readathon. But I finished the last half of Death Note this morning, and I've also been listening to some more of City of Glass. I think I've listened to a few chapters worth. I've been just doing a few things around the house, and I've also read a little bit more of Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. I've only read 20 pages so far, but I have a few more hours until I have to go to work, I believe, so I'm gonna just continue reading and chilling out. And yeah, that's about all for now. So I got back from work a little while ago, and I managed to do a little bit more reading before then, and also obviously listening to audiobook and stuff. And now it's almost-ish bedtime. I'm not really sleepy at the moment, so I'm going to continue reading Warbreaker until I fall asleep. Then tomorrow morning I might get up early again and do some more reading because I got a little bit of time before I go to uni. So it's now day 6, and yesterday I wasn't really able to do much in the way of filming an update because I had college and then I got called into work a little early, and instead of finishing at 10:30 at night, I finished at midnight. So I was a zombie after that, absolutely exhausted. But anyway, this morning and pretty much until dinner time tonight, I have the day off. I'm going to be just focusing on reading a little bit more. I'm currently reading Magic Study by Maria V. Snyder, the sequel to Poison Study, which I read a while ago. So starting this one, I was kind of confused about a lot of things because I'd forgotten what happened. So yeah, just gonna continue this one. I'm hoping to finish this one today and then read a little bit more of Warbreaker. So I got home from work less than an hour ago. Yeah, it was a crazy day at work today. Before that, I managed to finish Magic Study by Maria V. Snyder. That's one more book complete. But yeah, I'm just gonna get ready for bed and sleep now because long day. So I'm just about to leave for TeamCon. Alex is gonna take me to the bus stop. Then I'm going to be on the bus for like an hour and that's gonna be my reading time. I don't really have much else to say. I didn't get any reading done last night and yeah, I just thought I'd do a quick update now because I won't actually be able to, well, I don't think I will be able to film much of an update during the day since I'll be focusing on the Sydney Writers' Festival and stuff, so yeah. So today I managed to read a few more pages of Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson on the way to the city for Sydney Writers' Festival, but while I was out in the city I did buy a book and I read it on the bus ride home, and that is Saga Volume 4 by Brian K. Vaughan. I don't know why I hadn't picked this up beforehand, but I finally did and I decided it was the perfect time to read this on the bus, except for the fact that there are some graphic scenes, so that was a little bit awkward. But yeah, I ended up finishing it and really enjoyed it, and now I guess I'm gonna read a little bit more of Warbreaker. I think I'm just gonna focus on that for the rest of the readathon maybe. I don't know, see how I go. So it is the last day of the Read Your Bookshelf-a-thon, the last day of this 2 weeks of readathoning. And yeah, I've got work today, so that's going to take up a fair bit of time, but I will be reading some more of Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. Yeah, that's pretty much all that's planned for today. It's pretty much been the same the past few days, really. To be honest, I've been on the same books for a little while. It's coming to an end. I'm starting to run out of steam. These 2 weeks have been pretty intense in terms of reading, so yeah, things are starting to slow down a little bit, but that's okay. It's been a good 2 weeks and I've got heaps of reading done. But yeah, I've got to head off to work now, so I'll catch you guys in a little bit. So I'm back home from work and I'm going to be spending a little time reading some more of Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson, but I thought I'd do a quick update because I've just calculated how many pages of City of Glass I have listened to, I suppose. So during the week I've been listening to snippets of the audiobook of City of Glass, and throughout the entire week I've listened to 296 pages worth of this book, which I'm really happy with. I'm more than halfway through it. I should be able to finish this one in the next week or so. So these are all of the books that I read during the Ribsat Readathon. Now, if you compare this to my Battle Books readathon, I do have fewer books here, especially when considering I didn't actually finish both of these. I've started them and I've made a good chunk of my way through them, but I didn't finish both of them. But even still, I managed to read more pages this readathon than the previous readathon. Even though the books are different. I had like a humongous pile of books, but this is more pages worth. Very interesting indeed. After my last update, I read a little bit more of Warbreaker, probably about 70 pages worth, so that brought my total page count number to 1,804 pages. I know, which is an awesome amount, and I'm really thrilled that I managed to read so much during the week. Thanks to these readathons, I've been powering through some of my TBR books this month. I think that's all I really have to say for this wrap up, I guess. I really hope you enjoyed this video and thank you so much for watching. If you guys participated in the readathon, I would love to hear how you did and what was your favorite book that you read throughout the readathon. For me, it was probably Warbreaker, even though I didn't finish it. Just, my goodness, loving it so much. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. I will see you guys soon with a new video.